We now return to Let's Play Stardew Valley. Guys, this recipe of mine won first place on a cooking competition. I hope you like it. Thanks for being a friend, Fried Calamari. Okay, if we ever find that stuff. Important things today. We need to go and get this iron one way or another. I want to clear this stuff out. I could also clear out all of the wilderness on my farm, probably until the pond. Okay, bug meat, worthless. Many seeds that I can't get anymore, copper ore, pufferfish, dorado. Damn it. Do I need these? I mean, I know I need the pufferfish, but dorado is not one of these? I don't think so. It is not. I can, however, buy the pufferfish. I'll buy a pufferfish. Sadly, you don't have anything else. Frick. I'm so angry I'm gonna chop the bushes. I got way too much fiber. I should just get rid of it until I'm actually ready to use it. It's easy enough to get. Might be a little bit more difficult in the winter, though. Suppose I should go touch the calendar before just randomly lying on the ground. Interesting. Alright, Abigail's birthday. An eggplant, Haley. I happen to have several. I can give you a good one, too. It's too bad those aren't part of the necessaries. I always clean under the cushions. It's your turn this week. You're being childish, Haley. I do the vast majority of work in this house, and you know it. She also has a part-time job. Oh, it's that new farm boy. He has a name, you know. I've been here almost a year. Hey, I bet you'll understand my point of view here. I'm really sorry to involve you in this, Gaz. Haley is complaining because I asked her to clean under the cushions. It's only because I cleaned them last week. Take the high road and do it this time. Haley, why not have this be your one weekly job? I'm not really sure which one is going to be better. Your one weekly job. I don't think she's going to enjoy this. Alright, you win. I guess this can be my job every week. Then there won't be any reason to argue over it. Thanks, Gaz. That was a great solution. Is that a grass stain on your knee? Or are you just happy to see me? Sorry, I'm allergic to grass. Oh, well. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm so happy. Yay, I'm a gopher now. Am I actually going to be able to see this one this time? Yes. Okay, let's see what all this did to my relations with her, because she actually does like something. Sunflowers, ah, right. Well, I've got nothing else that she'd probably enjoy right now. And I'm standing in her way. So, we'll just move on. Stupid diagonal spaces you can't actually go through. Aye. That is a heck of a lot. I can still afford this, though. it's just going to take a while. Probably can't do it all here. Let's just get one ready for now, and then we'll... I guess it had better be my axe first, huh? Otherwise I'm going to give away the one thing that would allow me to chop this down. So we'll just stand around and collect my iron bars. I can go get that axe. Once I get that axe, it'll allow me to go and chop salmon. Hey! It'll allow me to go chop the wood down. I do want to get the stone out of the way, but getting over to the hardwood would allow me to make kegs, which would allow me in turn... No, not kegs. It allows me to make something that I need, though. Cheese press? Not cheese presses. What the hell was I looking at that I needed hardwood for? Oh, the stable. Yes. I really need to make more of these. Can I make these in here? Can I use your furnace? Nope. What a waste. God, this takes forever. I'll be back. It had better still be there. This had better be worth my time. Oh my god, it is all the way up here. So I'll be taking this home with me then, clearly, and making iron through the night. Did I miss it? No? Well, what the shit? Does the train not work the way the wiki says it does now? Because, I mean, this is supposed to be dropping shit for me, right? I mean, does it not? How do I get this out of there? You would think that with these big holes in the side, like, they would imply that things are dropping out and... What the shit? I'm gonna have to study the wiki a little bit more closely because clearly I'm missing something. A sword? Would the sword have maybe ripped that open? Hi, Sebastian. I was up till 3 reading this book. Do you read? Yes, actually I do. Only sci-fi and fantasy. That's actually not entirely true, but non-fiction is not here. This is the closest. Cave Sava X? I won't spoil it for you. Okay. I do mostly read sci-fi and fantasy. But I also read non-fiction. And I read... I don't really read mysteries. The only mysteries that I actually read a lot of were the Perry Mason books from the 30s. Pretty decent. I mean, they're not really mysteries. They're basically Phoenix Wright. Like, Perry Mason was the inspiration for Phoenix Wright. It's pretty interesting. And then there were the Judge D stories, which are about a Chinese magistrate, but they're all murder mysteries, and they're pretty good. I should just take this home with me. The non-fiction I read are mostly like history books, or mythology books, or like economic political books. Not very often, but sometimes there's interesting things. leftist books, mostly. Those crazy ideas, right? For crying out loud, this is taking way too long. Like, agonizingly long. Okay, I'm taking you home. And we're just going to do this at home. Because it's stupid. I would have to say my favorite series of books is probably the Discworld series. I used to read the Redwall series a lot. Like that when I was in probably middle school, I really started getting into that. But the thing about the Redwall series is that every story is the same. It comes down to the same 3 plot points. You've got the 3 branches of the 3 different heroes. Well, two hero storylines, and then the villain storyline is usually what happens, and then eventually they all meet up together. And it's the same story every time. It's just... it's fun to read, but, I don't think I've read all of the books. Whereas Discworld, I have read all of the books. Well, except the latest one before he died. Which was a sad day indeed. The author, I mean. Terry Pratchett. Right, let's put this back down. And get these back in there. Right, okay. But other books I read, I read the Warhammer books, both 40k and fantasy. The universes are pretty simplistic, I guess. It's basically war, but I don't know, just for some reason I find them engaging. But I also used to read, I've got the books, but the BattleTech series, I haven't read those in a while. I haven't read any of the new, like the Dark Age BattleTech stuff. I also just sometimes read role-playing game books, mostly for the setting. Like right now I'm reading the Primeval Thule setting, which is, I think it was like a Pathfinder setting, but then it also came out for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, and I guess there's going to be a Savage World edition. Interesting setting, because I read those too. Like I would read the wow, tongue-tied. Conan the Barbarian. I read the collection by Robert E. Howard. Kull the Conqueror, or Kull of Atlantis. Depending on... Same thing, right? So those are interesting. I kind of like that setting more than I like just regular fantasy. Like the high fantasy stuff, elves and dwarves. Kind of, I'm okay with it in the Warhammer universe, but I read Lord of the Rings trilogy, obviously, and I just never really got into it beyond the trilogy and The Hobbit. Like, I never read any of his other books. But kind of like the barbarian fantasy, like the John Carter of Mars and the Conan. I only read a couple of the Tarzan books. We actually had a few when I was a kid. But I kind of like that barbarian fantasy. I did read a few of the books. It was in the Dungeons and Dragons setting. Dark Sun? Yeah, that's what it's called. Dark Sun. Where is my food? I don't want to eat the whole thing because it's probably a little excessive for tonight. But, well, geez, did I just have anything I could eat? I guess I could eat one of my expensive eggplants. Or one of my not-so-expensive eggplants. Hey, wait. I'll take that. I'll have to decide what I actually want to take with me here. 125. You know what? Let's have the pancakes. Let's just have the pancakes. Horror-wise, H.P. Lovecraft is obviously my favorite. I do have the complete collection of everything he wrote. Both the Mythos saga, the miscellaneous stories, and the Dreamland saga. The fact that he was friends with Robert E. Howard and some of their mythos crossed over is pretty cool. But definitely, that's the only kind of horror that... Like, Stephen King is supposedly spooky for some people, but it's like, I never... I mean, it's just boring for me. What is this? Foraging. Oh, because I'm eating my thing. Right. Well, let's put this in here. And we'll sleep for the night. Okay. Well, we'll just move on. Shouldn't have too much watering. Good fortune today. But something is happening today, isn't it? Let's read the mail real quick. I've heard you've been giving some people a hand around town. Everyone seems really thankful. I'm awarding you this month's Best Neighbor award with a small cash prize. A small cash prize? The mayor. Not Mayor Lewis, just the mayor. That's kind of informal for him. I'm just going to go look at this one more time, because I don't remember offhand. It's not Saturday that this fair is coming up. But yeah, I read a lot. Nothing posted today. That's not the one I wanted. It is Abigail's birthday. Okay, I'm going to pause this, water my crops, and find out what Abigail likes. Okay, well, she likes chocolate cake, so that's an easy one. But I can make sashimi, or I can save it for the rice. So let's go buy a rice, because I need that for the bundle. And I guess I could make just a bunch more omelets. My chickens have now turned into brown chickens. So I've got 3 brown chickens, 1 white chicken. And now I've got this, so I can go upgrade my thing. I'll have 1 bar making itself right now, so I need 20 more. Right? Yeah. I'll need 20 more of the stone. Or stone. Ore. Dummy. But is there anything else? Like with just a little bit of effort. I mean, I guess I could... It's probably worth a little bit more. Let's see. Pufferfish. She likes pufferfish too, but we'll take the chocolate cake. Okay, we're going to come out here and put things away before I go. Sap. The wood. Or does the wood go in the other place? Wood goes in the other place, I think. I think I can... No. I think I can put those... Let's see, I can sell that. I can sell that. What was I holding on? Did I get a quest for... No. Okay. So we can drop those in there. I'm saving that fish. I can sell those. I can sell these. I can sell those. Should I hang on to that blackberry? Just in case I get something I can give away. The artichoke is useful for some meal. It's a cooking recipe thing. Let's also grab you, put you back in there. Okay, let's head off. So yeah, right now I'm reading simultaneously. I'm reading 1001 Nights, the unabridged version. I'm at volume 1, and I'm at like night 116 or something. I mean, it's pretty weighty. Especially being unabridged, it contains everything. Because I did find an unabridged version, and it cuts out an enormous amount of the stories, because a lot of the stories have religious connotations or they have poems in them. And most of the time that's just cut out. Hi there. You are not actually where I want to be. Where does Abigail live? Don't remember. I don't remember. So yeah, there's a lot to that story, or to that book. I'm also reading. Well, I just finished reading a book called Moneymakers, and that is she lives in here. And that's a book about the Depression, mostly. Do you have any scarecrows? I do. Creepy girl. And remember my birthday. Yay. And it's about the... well, it's about Roosevelt and Keynes, basically. It's about the monetary policies and how Roosevelt basically took the United States, and thus the world, off the gold standard, and tried to create a different monetary standard that today is, of course, questionable, because now it's also been mixed in with Nixon and Reagan, and all the presidents have just dabbled in something that no one knew anything about from the beginning. So let's go 20 of these. Not that I'm defending traditional economics, because I don't think that works. But, yeah, people just... Historically, things last for like 3 generations. Something is built in the first generation. The second generation kind of maybe tweaks with it, maybe plays with it. But if they remember reasons why their parents did something, that's fine. But then by the third generation, it's just like, why are we doing this? Let's fuck everything up. I mean, you look at Charlemagne, right, when he made the Holy Roman Empire, and his grandkids just tore it apart. But let's see, what else am I reading? I'm reading the Primeval Thule setting, and I'm reading... What else am I reading? I'm reading like 4 books simultaneously, just because I do that sort of thing. Because I get bored with one book, and then I swap over to the next book, and then I come back and I read the other book, and it's a mix between nonfiction and fiction for me. And I end up doing... Well, I probably go through the books like in a month and a half. So... That's what happens when you have no social life. I'm so glad you're trying to improve that old farm. Me too. Once you've got everything in order, it's going to add a lot to our community. I mean, land value-wise, it's going to be a lot of work for you, though. Bye! Thanks, Jody. Is it just me, or does Abigail play too many video games? Nonsense. Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned. Right, okay, I guess I'm taking this back with me. I could have, at this point... Okay, before he closes, let's see if we can get there before 4. Before he closes, I would like to actually take this over here and have my tool made. Upgrade tool. So, steel pickaxe for the stone or for the hardwood? Do I want the stone first, or do I want the hardwood first? How badly do I want those horses? Well, let's get this done so I can go down to the mines. Yeah, it's only going to take a couple days. Okay. Dodged a bullet there. I almost went back to the farm for no reason. Hi, Willie. The local... Okay, fine. Right. I was thinking of going to his shop and selling my fishing rod that I still cannot seem to sell to anyone. But he didn't take it the last time I was there, so... So there's that. More. Oh. There. Okay. So, keep chopping, I guess. Let's find the mushrooms. I bet I've got some mushrooms in here. I do. Okay. So it'll be Sunday tomorrow. I can go and try to get that next missing part of my my adventuring collection. Yeah, it's still not strong enough. Another reason to upgrade. I really shouldn't be doing this the other way. That's what I was afraid of. Let's go see how much fodder I've got. Maybe I can clear this out. 88. I can clear that out for sure. Oh, I thought you were done. It sounded like you were done. Oops. Bumping my microphone. Did I pet Yogi today? I can't see you. Damn it, Yogi. So I've definitely got plenty of good things I can take to the fair with me. I don't think that's going to be an issue anymore. I wonder how I'm doing on the stone. I've kind of been neglecting that, but just the pathways alone are going to require quite a bit. Okay. Not done yet. There's Yogi. I guess I did. Okay. These things are not... This tree still has not grown. I planted you about the same time as this one, right? What's your problem? Maybe it's random. It's supposed to be like 28 days, but maybe now it's just a random growth between 10 and 20 days or something. And I swear this rock was not here before. This is awfully damn close. But I'd like to be able to start planting, because I'm going to plant my oaks and pines down here. So I can start getting some sap from them. And 2 more. Might be able to get those done tonight. I feel like this is kind of a waste. I feel like there's more I could be doing with those. Speaking of more I could be doing, let's plant these. Still got some time before the season is over. May as well. So, what? 37. Let's go check on that stone collection. I mean, really the best place to get that is the mines, obviously. Only has 300. So is that... what was it, like 350? I don't remember how many I need for a barn. It was a bit, though. Right, now I no longer have my pickaxe. That's okay. This will be, right, the trellis place for grapes and hops, I guess. You take forever. It doesn't help that I'm pausing the game every time I go in here. Oak resin. Could I buy that from somewhere? Probably not. I have got enough clay for this, though. I think I'll probably want to place crops inside to produce seeds from them. Oh. Okay. So when I could buy a battery pack, I should probably do such. If I want this. So next time I have access to that, which will be tomorrow, possibly. Okay. One more. And the final one. Should I go try fishing down here? I don't know, is this going to waste? Probably. Does that waste my bait? It appears to waste my bait. Can I take bait out of there? I don't think I can. So it's a waste to use that here, so maybe I should just keep my bamboo for fishing in here, and then use my bait for actual fish, so I'm not just wasting it. Cripes. Yeah, all we're getting is trash out of this. Which I guess, once I get a recycling machine, will be useful, but not right now, it isn't. Where did it go? Trash. Put the mushrooms away. Well, not those ones. Oh. I do have anchovy for the fish. Ah, nuts! I was gonna buy rice so I could make the thing. Well, next time. Because I still got a pufferfish there. That goes in there. That goes in there. This is in the materials. Wait a minute. This goes craftables. I think I should just get rid of most of that and start over, because I'll never go through it. It's getting late. I know, I'm waiting on the frickin'... I mean, I could just get it in the morning, I guess. Fine. Wow, what did I sell? Oh, yams. Mostly yams. Okay. We're inching ever closer to the festival, the fair. It'll be interesting to see what I can get from that. I imagine that actually crafted goods would do better, but who knows? We're growing some decent crops. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I'll see you next time.